Clasico. Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto hosts this North against South rivalry for the very first time, and it's become one of the biggest sporting events of the summer in the Bay Area. 50,000 on hand for our MLS Game of the Week. It's the San Jose Earthquakes against the Los Angeles Galaxy. And this is Frank Gallup's team, Julie.
And 4-4-2, two changes from their win last week at Real Salt Lake. Cronin and Baca in the middle.
Now this, for the first time in over a year, Jules, Bruce Arena will name an unchanged side tonight. An apt description. What a player you want on your side, but hate to play against. North against South, the geographic and economic divides of Cali. Good early possession for the Galaxy. Robbie Keane, who came straight back into the starting lineup, was careless though with that possession. Away goes Chavez, the speedy Honduran. Been such a brilliant addition, and that's not a bad service either. Wondolowski was storming towards the near post, and that's where Chavez put the ball.
And what a good early look at what San Jose has been able to add this year. Speed
on the turn. Chavez with Beitashour outside him, goes for goal instead, and Lenhart is there! Steven Lenhart to pick up the pieces! Oh yes! They call him the Lion King! And San Jose roaring to life early on.
And of course it's Chavez again on the flank. Beitashour drawing the defender wide and really just getting a dip on it. Saunders caught with it, flying in front of him, unable. You can see the movement on that ball. And this is where Lenhart has been so good all season, along with Wondolowski. So opportunistic.
Concerns now for the Earthquakes as Beckham will get a second chance. Deliver across, a better effort as well, and a real melee at the near post. John Bush couldn't reach it. A collision too, which has left Bush on the ground. Franklin came storming in. David Beckham.
And this is what's so difficult about David Beckham's service, is he just whips it in with such pace that John Bush has got to make a quick decision, can't even get there.
Corrales. Lenhart to Chavez. Working on Donovan. Chavez seemed to have the inside track. Oh, and then the deflection. Almost worked out beautifully for Ramiro Corrales, who arrived late and was almost the beneficiary of the bounce.
And LA still in this first 20 just seems flat. No one's tracking. Wide open Chavez again, getting in. Good block by Donovan, but it just seems like everything is a step off for them right now. And they've talked.
1,000 here to see the California Clasico. At the moment, it's going San Jose's way, but our team have become accustomed to doing the business late on in games. Bruising nature of the encounter continues. That was Juninho on Corrales. And a yellow card coming out for the Brazilian as a result. Corrales was flattened. Ramiro Corrales. They have been struggling with the bounce to my eyes, Julie, those two. And then Beckham has the rug pulled from underneath, and maybe a bit of retribution in that challenge from Corrales, who finds himself in the book.
On frame with it dropping right there. He didn't try it before.
Beckham seeking out Donovan. It falls to Keane. First chance to really go to work inside the penalty area for Robbie Keane. He worked an opening for the shot.
Trying desperately when he picks up this second one to bring it down, and so hard to get over that one as it's bouncing there. Really not even close in the end.
It's Beckham! It's a beauty! The message sent across the ocean, loud and clear. Ignore me at your peril. And the Galaxy are level.
It's one of the keys every coach talks about. You just do not want to give free kicks to David Beckham in this area. And look, he comes almost across that ball. When he lines up, he's literally coming just across, and look at the topspin he can get on that. What a beauty. John Bush doesn't even go for it because he knows he's not going to get there.
Both of them in splendid form recently. 2 wins, 2 road wins in 4 days for the Earthquakes. And now Wondolowski is through, has the beating of Saunders. But in trying to lob it over him, it allowed time for Janidio to scamper back and clear the danger.
Great example of how quickly San Jose can get back in it. What a nice first touch.
At least a share in the goal-scoring lead last 2 MLS seasons. And he leads in this campaign too with 13. That's the wonderful football. Jimenez, own goal, 2-1 LA. Hector Jimenez did all the damage. The final touch off Jason Hernandez, but the Galaxy have turned this game on its head.
And this is the new LA Galaxy. Down a goal, no problem. Jimenez trying to just drive.
Now Sean Franklin. Beckham's searching ball. McGee was in his searchlight. Awful mistake. Jimenez, McGee, and Donovan! Oh, San Jose only have themselves to blame. It was really handed on a plate to the Galaxy and scooped up by Landon Donovan. LA lead 3-1.
And this is where David Beckham just stretches defenses. Look at that ball, even though it's not in. Look at how it just stretches them, and really just a poor decision. And Los Angeles punishing them for that. But that all comes from that 60-yard ball by David Beckham to stretch that defense, drop them into their own penalty box.
I think you put that down as a nightmare few minutes. Chavez near post. Oh yes! What a response from Victor Bernardes. They're back in it, and it's a defender who's come up trumps for the Earthquakes. His first goal in MLS.
First goal, and what a beauty that is. Helping his fellow center back out. Probably feeling the pain for Hernandez on those last 2 goals. And he just gets a beauty on this to keep it down and low. What a great run and a great finish to whip it across his body. Perfectly hit. Low enough so Saunders can't get anything on it. And
Wondolowski. Now Lenhart, oh, the flag has come up. And that will make very interesting viewing. Because I tell you what, Julie, from where we are sat, which is admittedly very high up here at Stamford Stadium, that looked marginal. And I think the crowd are of the same opinion. Has Lenhart been booked? He has. Hilario Grajado has booked him for carrying on. He went on and put the ball in the net. It's very loud here at Stamford.
Exactly, that's unfair. You can't even hear that. And here it is. Oof. By a hair, he's off. I think barely.
Now Robbie Keane has put Mike McGee in here. It's a corner, which John Bush does well to palm aside. Away in space, and he's found. Bernardes across to meet him. Donovan in a lot of space on the left foot. Plenty of power, but not the place he was looking to put it.
Landon's so good about finding seams. He noticed that McGee's got the back post, so he pulls up and just tries to find a deeper seam. Thinks he can strike it with that left foot in the corner.
The Galaxy's third here tonight. Lenhart struggling to stay upright there again. Donovan breathing down his neck. Yeah, another yellow card coming out here as Donovan was met by the challenge from Bernardes. And he has a booking to go with his goal. Remarkable 45, or should I say 52 minutes of football here at the California Clasico. The Galaxy have the lead. They were behind early on after Steven Lennart's opener. Came back to lead 3-1 at one stage, but Bernardes' goal has given San Jose hope of yet another comeback. Don't go. Women's national team program is coming on for just his second appearance of the season. John Bush, such a veteran, such a stalwart, such a steady presence. But they're going to have to rely. LA have done a lot of in recent seasons. Just one win in their last 12 visits here. And now the breakthrough and the equaliser! Sam Cronin! What about that for a start to the second half? The Cardiac kids have come back again!
And it was as if the seas parted. Sam Cronin making a beautiful run from the midfield. So hard to track. You see Juninho just does not follow him through, and he finds that seam.
Wondering where the lead went to. 2-goal lead has evaporated for them. That's the Earthquakes. They very much have the bit between the teeth as Wondolowski works his way inside. And the touch was almost perfect from Beckham.
And as any midfielder knows, you just don't want to chase defensively. And you can see right now San Jose effectively getting Baca, who's a midfielder, in behind. Cronin on the goal. And Wondolowski just trying to flight it in there, see if he can get something on it.
If anything, the exact opposite. Blood and thunder here, and Wondolowski going to work. Oh, what a shot on the turn, and he's followed up his own effort, trying to bundle it home. Still Wondolowski. Saunders with a couple of big saves and finally able to gather it. And San Jose had their fingers on the throat there.
Los Angeles wanting the handball off the initial Wondolowski shot.
Well, Wondo just kept on going, didn't he? Made the first chance for himself with this turn.
Good save. First one from Saunders, and he's trying just to find some position. Well up again. Great recovery.
Beckham to Donovan. Juninho. First real sustained sequence this for LA in the second half. Donovan has the inside track. Oh, and the heels there for a handball. It was on Bernardes. His arms are up in the air, and the LA players are furious. They're surrounding Hilario Grajedo. Bernardes is down as if he was struck in the face, but what was the truth here? It looked to me initially as if there were some hands involved. Let's have a look. Well, maybe
Looks
not.
like off the shoulder there.
Right into his face.
Here's a better angle.
Yep.
Yeah. Good no call.
Yeah. Got a different angle to show you this time on the Bernardes incident.
Can I have a sixth angle, please? That one looks a little more suspect.
Clearances will be a weapon. It's won this corner for the Earthquakes. Chavez, oh, nice little flick, 4-3! They've come from 2 goals down again against LA, and who else? He is simply clutch. Chris Wondolowski Wondo magic for San Jose.
They just never stop sniffing around the goal. And look at Wondolowski. Just anything to get a flick on it.
And Wondo's free again. Well, they haven't learnt their lesson, the Galaxy. No one went with him there. And he's holding his head in frustration because he doesn't often miss the target inside the penalty area.
He's holding his head because he knows this could have been the opportunity to finish this game off. Just trying to come around it.
Bernardes colliding there, but Wondolowski can free Chavez, who's roared on. 3 against 4 for San Jose. Chavez twisting and turning, and then finding Beckham. Not that far away. A flowing counter-attack from the Earthquakes.
This game opening up even more if that was possible. And you can see Chavez, what he brings to this side. He's going to go at you. And Baca just wide, but a nice sequence and nice counterattack. Maybe one too many spins. You could just crank it from there. Chavez.
The Danny Welbeck goal for Euro 2012. Here's Beckham driving in. Oh, Bingham with a fingertip save. Beckham came out of nowhere. Found a huge gaping hole in the San Jose defense there and almost exploited it.
Bingham has been solid coming in second half for John Bush, and look at him come up with this big save. Beckham just trying to get a toe poke on it with pace. Great save.
Offside for Chavez. Corrales, deep ball, and Cronin! Oh, Sam Cronin was right on the doorstep. And he scored just his second MLS career goal tonight. He was this close to getting his third.
Nice patience by San Jose, working both sides of the field, and then to find the outlet with a wide open Sam Cronin on that back post, but that just came in at halftime.
Beckham find the right delivery. He's picked out the open man. Oh, Franklin shot. Did it hit a hand? There's huge appeals for handball again. And again it's turned down by Hilton Grajeda. He had a good look at it. There were a lot of bodies in the box, but LA pressing on with goal service. Oh, Keane couldn't touch it. It's looped and saved by Bingham. Oh, it's just unbelievable. Somehow Bingham kept it out, and somehow Barrett couldn't force it home.
How does that not go in, actually? And here's the ball in across, just off the crossbar. Great defense.
Handball. Chavez has cut this out. This is Alan Gordon. Gordon's effort! It's just wide. Well, you really can't take your eyes away from this. It swings from one end to the other. Now, temper's afraid. And it's been that sort of occasion. Chavez was left on the floor. Had a challenge. Lopez has gone in the book. Let's have a look again and see if we can pick up any hint of a handball.
Looks like doubt, it seems, amongst the group. The body language is positive even when they get scored on.
Juninho! And this result still very much hangs in the balance, and it will do. Team needs the perfect corner here. Wasn't quite it. Heavy collision at the near post. Cronin flinging himself into a flurry of boots and legs. Well, it's had a bit of everything, isn't it? This one is actually Beckham infuriates the players and the referee by pinging the ball in from distance there. That's a booking for David Beckham. That'll actually keep him out of the Galaxy's next game as well. And now some back chat too. And Corrales is really struggling to keep a lid on his emotions. Will there be any more cards that come out here? Beckham, out of your picture with the ball on the ground, fizzed the ball in while the player Sam Cronin was down on the floor being attended to.
And that wasn't the first one he flew in.
It actually hit the referee and Cronin down on the floor.
That was the second one. The first one went just high. I thought he was actually just trying to get it off the field. Silly, really, missing the next game. I mean, just when LA is getting back to what should be its strongest 11, you go back to suspensions.
Jose will look to him to hold it up. He didn't do that though, but the final whistle is gone. And San Jose had produced another amazing comeback